Bears, they defeat the Vikings 19-17. I had the Vikings -3 on this. We bet these games when we record early in the week. As the week went on, I started to feel really bad about this bet. I was on the wrong side of this bet. As it became closer to the game, I was just like, this is not the side that I want to be on. I don't know what I was doing betting on JJ McCarthy. His hand is dinged up. I thought the Brian Flores defense would win this game for the Vikings, and I mean they kind of did. To be honest, they kind of bottled up Chicago pretty well. But JJ McCarthy, he sucks.
Yeah, he's not good. It's been really bad. Absolutely. Would not be surprised if the Vikings move on from that sooner rather than later.
This was the type of game that an average quarterback in the NFL has got to win. You're at home. You have Brian Flores as your defensive coordinator. Their defense played a very good game, I will say. You got to win these games. This game completely comes down onto JJ McCarthy. When we look at the stats from this game, Caleb and JJ, they both had 16 for 32. They both threw the ball 32 times, completed, what was that, 50%? JJ
Yep.
goes for 150, one touchdown and two interceptions. Caleb goes for 193, no touchdowns but no picks. So really, Caleb just didn't make any mistakes, and JJ McCarthy made the mistakes in this game, and yeah, no, he sucks. I'm not putting money on Minnesota Vikings or JJ McCarthy the rest of the season. I just can't do it. When we look at the time possession in this game, the Vikings, they held the ball for 37 minutes to the Vikings 23. The Vikings really just beat themselves with the penalties. JJ McCarthy really just beat them.
Yeah, I mean the Vikings, their defense is solid. They were able to run the ball. They averaged over 5 yards a carry in this game. And you have Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson, Jordan Addison. There is no excuse as a quarterback in this situation with the team around you to be putting up performances like that. That can't happen. The Vikings, in my opinion, they are a quarterback away. They are quite literally a quarterback away from a very good football team right now, and you're seeing that frustration. Justin Jefferson's not the kind of receiver. I mean, there are definitely some diva receivers. He's not the kind of receiver to be showing frustration like this. That's just not really him. He doesn't look himself out there, and I think the frustration in the building is like kind of starting to show.
Yeah, Sam Darnold would be the perfect quarterback in Minnesota right now. What did you think about this? Has happened a couple times this year now at the end of the game. So the game was 16-16. The Vikings kicked the ball off to the Bears, and they give them the chance to return it to come back and get in field goal range. I don't get the play there. You gotta kick it out of the end zone. You gotta I don't know, not give them a chance to return it there. I don't like the play call. I think it's just a mishap on the coaching there at the end of the game. That's like the second or
Yeah,
third time that I've
yeah,
really seen it happen this year.
they scored with 50 seconds left, and yeah, I mean the Bears after a long return they had the ball in the Vikings territory. I mean you kick it deep. It's at the
Worst case,
35.
worst
Like
case scenario, it's at the 35, and you still make them push it another 30 or 40 yards before they get a field goal,
yeah,
as opposed to yeah.
it's definitely like an aspect that the NFL is kind of leaning into to keep these games close. I mean it's or to keep. I mean before you kick back in the day, the ball would come out to the 20. I mean, you had to drive the ball 40, 50, even the kickers back then weren't kicking that far. So you had to drive the ball 50 yards almost. I mean, if a kicker could hit from 50 back, 20 years ago, that was good. Um, so if you got the ball at the 20, you had to drive all the way basically to the 30 on the other side. You had to drive 50 yards. Now, if you kick it through the end zone, ball comes out at the 35, you move it 20, 25 yards, you're in Aubrey range at that point, but the kickers can hit from that far these days. So yeah, it's definitely changed kind of the mindset there. Like it is hard to just let a team take it out to the 35. I understand why they're kicking deep in that situation, but it's kind of, I mean, with how the rules are now, it is definitely tough for those teams trying to defend those kind of last minute drives because teams don't really have to move the ball very far anymore.
All right, next up, the Steelers are going to the Bears, and the Vikings are going to the Packers.